Good morning. Good morning, monster producers. Good morning, folks. Coach Burt got my pit bull glasses on. Truth is, I broke my other glasses the other day. Had a rough day. And I put my good glasses in the back seat. And I hit my brakes and my bag rolled over them. So I'm wearing my secondary glasses, which are kind of like my pit bull glasses. But you know what? It's all good, man. It's all good. Everything's gonna be all right. Folks, people need some enthusiasm. They need some encouragement. They need to overcome their fear and anxiety and insecurity and doubt and worry and stress. Folks, you got to make up your mind, man. It's all good. Every day in every way, we're getting better and better. We win some, we lose some, we live to fight another day, man. And just like King David in the Bible, he had a mindset. It's going to be a fight, but we're going to find a way to win. You know, it was his own troops that talked him out of going into battle, which was a huge mistake, man. It's a huge mistake not to get up and go into battle. What happens is you become complacent. You don't have a game to play, a trophy to win, something to pursue. What you're really pursuing is your potential, by the way, if you don't know it. Okay, so this morning, what I want to teach you, come on, folks. What I'm going to teach you is how to show up, how to grow up, and how to deliver. Man, this should be taught in every school in America. It's not, unfortunately. I was taught this by my mother, by great coaches who stayed on me most of my life. And some of you had great coaches growing up. You had a discipline. You had a toughness. You fought through your feelings. You showed up every day. You didn't make excuses. You didn't whine. You didn't complain. You didn't make excuses, right? And then as an adult, you lost that. You lost that fire. You lost that motivation. You lost that prey drive. You lost that discipline. You lost that toughness. You lost that, you just lost a fight in you. Somewhere along the lines, as Tim Soares says, life knocked the shot out of you. You've allowed your spouse to knock the shot out of you, your kids to knock the shot out of you, your teachers to knock the shot out of you, the society to knock the shot out of you, the CNN News to knock the shot out of you. Folks, you've allowed life to knock the shout out of you. And because of that, you've kind of lost your way in, and I was thinking about this yesterday. I was actually thinking about it this morning. I was listening to this country music song by Dierks Bentley that's called Gone, right? And he goes through, I've been gone since you left. All I've done is I've been gone. The mail's piled up. The beers are in the fridge. The phone answering machine's not right. I just been gone, man. Hey, here's the deal, Dierks. Never allow another person to stand between you and your destiny. You should never be gone because somebody checked out on you. I don't care who that somebody is, folks. Okay, Nick Saban loses his offensive and defensive coordinator every year to another school. They go to another school, and he kicks their butt. He continues to win championships. Picked to win another championship next year. Now, how in the world does he lose his two best people, and he just keeps winning, man? Because the dude knows how to win, Daniel Hodges, and this is where I got to get you guys, is it don't matter who comes and who goes. It don't matter who buys in and who don't. It don't matter who believes in you, who don't believe in you. It don't matter who's on board, who's not on board. It don't matter who likes your Facebook posts and who don't. Folks, I got to get you to the point, man, that you're such a pro. You go where you feel celebrated, not where you feel tolerated. And if you lose one deal, there's 100 other deals that are coming along. Right, Chris? This is the mark of a pro, man. We show up, we grow up, and we deliver. So that whole song, it's entertaining, and I like Dierks Bentley, but it's about this girl leaving this dude, so everything in his life is gone. Everything in his whole life is gone downhill. He can't get up, can't get my... Listen, I played that game at 25 years old, man. I ain't never playing that game again, folks. I've never placed my destiny in another person's hands, right? I am never, ever allowing another person to control my confidence, okay? I am never, ever going to let one client or the way one person treats me dictate how I feel about myself, right? This is a big decision you got to make, man. And the big decision is no matter what. You know, when I work with Michael O'Donnell, he's got a new book coming out called No Matter What, and he was in Alcoholics Anonymous for a number of years. Good morning, Jaime. He was in Alcoholics Anonymous for a number of years, and they have a message, man. You don't take a drink of alcohol no matter what. No matter what. No matter what kind of day you have. No matter how bad it gets. No matter who leaves you. No matter if you don't make a sale. It don't matter. No matter what. Well, I'm going to use that phrase in this context. No matter what, you don't not show up. Owen Schrock. No matter what, you don't allow other people to control your destiny. No matter what, you don't stop pursuing from A to B. No matter what. No matter what, man. And once you get this part down and you just show up every day, a lot of winning, Chris Clark, a lot of winning every day, man. It's just the ability. My son was up all night. And I say all night, teething, sick. Me and my wife passing him back and forth. Probably slept 2 hours. No matter what, I'm showing up to teach Monster Producer this morning at 7:30. No matter what, I'm prospecting 2 to 3 hours today. No matter what, I'm going to call people and activate their prey drive. No matter what. See, once you get past the feelings, okay? So I didn't get my workout in this morning because I was with my son and he needed me. But that's okay because I booked a 5 o'clock class, Daniel Hodges. Ain't going to keep me down. Ain't going to keep me down. Okay? If I didn't get it in this morning, I'm going to get it in tonight. I got in the pool, got some laps. But my son needed me more than I needed to leave this morning. So the concept is, man, no matter what, I'm going to show up. I'm going to grow up. I'm going to deliver no matter what. And I'm telling you guys, when I coach people, I'm coaching the number one EXP team in the world. I'll be coaching them today. I'm coaching, at least the top 5 people in the world, David. In the world. Coach the top door-to-door salesman in the world. I've coached the top direct selling people in the world. Okay? All of them, Jimmy. All of them. One thing they tell me, man, and I say, man, how can I help you with your team? How can I help you with your team? They all tell me the same thing, man. If I could just get my people to show up and do the work on a consistent basis, David, if I could just get them to just work the system every day, no matter what, we would be in such a better position. So if you're out there and you're saying, man, I'm weak in some areas, man. I fall off the wagon. I fall off, I feel guilty. I know I'm better than this. Use the embarrassment. See, I used to hate losing more than I like winning. And because of that, okay, because of that belief that I hated losing, man, I'm actually motivated by embarrassment. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be embarrassed by my performance. I don't want to be embarrassed by what I put out today. I don't want to be embarrassed by my brand. I don't want to be embarrassed by my outputs. I don't want to go home tonight and go, you know what, man, that's embarrassing. The numbers I'm putting on the board are embarrassing. And when you get to this level of personal responsibility, and you get to the level where you are taking responsibility and you're personally embarrassed, you don't need somebody else to tell you that you should be embarrassed, right? Like, you tell yourself. You go home at night and you say, man, this is pitiful. What I put up on the board today is pitiful. Imagine if every day, true story, think about this, because this was true when I was a championship coach. Imagine if every single day, your results were pushed out to the world, right? Imagine if every single day, at the end of the day, your sales numbers, your number of phone calls, your follow-up attempts, your distribution, your numbers. Imagine if they were broadcasted to the world every day. I guarantee you there'd be some people go home and go, man, this is embarrassing, man. I don't want people to see these little pitiful results that I'm getting. What if versus if only, man. What if you put it all in today? What if you gave the best effort? What if you were a champion? What if you showed up and grew up and delivered? What if versus if only I had done it? If only I had worked harder. If only I had pushed through. If only I had given better effort. If only I had done what I was capable of doing. What? Kevin Elko told us in that 4-week series, and Elko and I are going to do that at the Lodge October 20th, man. You don't want to miss me and Elko with the 20th. It's worth the $497. If you want to spend $497 to get in a room with me and Elko for a day, you ain't serious about your business, man. #1 performance coach in the world. If it ain't worth $500 to you to at least watch that virtually, then something's bad wrong with what you're doing. So here's the deal. What did he say? You could sum Saban up in one sentence. You could sum Saban up in one sentence. And that one sentence is what if versus if only. What if we gave everything today? What if it works? What if they said yes? What if we took it all the way? Versus if only they had given me better leads. If only they had pushed me to a higher level. If only, what's up, John Hart? If only. If only. What if versus if only. So, folks, I'm on a mission. Okay, I'm good and fired up this morning. Tired of seeing people play below their potential. Tired of seeing people contract to a place of... I want to address retirement for a second. I was watching a sermon this morning. Do you know that the government invented the concept of retirement in 1935? Nowhere in the Bible does it talk about retirement. No, right? Nowhere. We've been sold a bill of goods in the United States, man, that we want to work our whole life so we can retire. To do what? Die? Decay? Do nothing? Folks, you don't want to run out of purpose, man. You run out of money, you run out of love, or you run out of purpose. Those are the three things you run out of. Okay? And so we've been bought this bill of goods that, hey, man, dang, work your whole life so you can retire and do nothing. Play golf. There's only so much golf you play, folks. For all the people who play golf every day, good for you, man. Where's your purpose at? What are you getting up to fight for? What are you building? What are you creating? Okay? Play golf all you want, man. Create something. Legacy, meaning, purpose, contribution. Push forward. Give. Some of you probably giving back. I'm not knocking you for that, but go to the bale, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Go to the bale. All right, folks. I got to teach Monster Producer this morning. I'm teaching how to activate, reactivate your prey drive. After 28 years of doing this, what do I do to stay fresh? What do I do to stay on fire? What do I do to get all worked up like this? What do I do to push to a higher frequency? What do I do when I don't feel like doing what I need to do to win? Right? This is a big thing a lot of people don't know how to do. So what they do is they throttle down. Daniel Hodges, that's what most people do. They throttle down. They decommit. We need to be talking more about commitment and recommitment, folks. That's what we need to be talking about in this life. That's what we need to be talking about. How to recommit to your goals. How to recommit to your vision. How to recommit to having a better life for yourself. How to recommit to your passion. How to recommit to something you're supposed to be doing on planet Earth. So, good session this morning, guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. 7:25, I'm Coach Burt. How do we show up? We grow up. Dadgummit, we deliver every day, man. We never place our destiny in another person's hands. Let's go. Let's do this.